do the ones where you're graphing those ones in standard form. They are going to have you have a box that tells you what is the x-intercept and what is the y-intercept. Then they're going to have you put it on the graph. So my x-intercept is when y is 0. If I put 0 in for y, gets rid of the y term. Negative 6 divided by 3 gives me negative 2. So my x-intercept is negative 2. I can put that on my graph. My y-intercept is when x is 0. So I get rid of the x term. Then I have negative 6 divided by positive 2, which gives me negative 3. So my y-intercept is negative 3. I now have my 2 dots. I can connect my dots and draw my line. Now number 19, there's one where we have a fraction where we have to use a different tool to get it in there. First of all, if I find my x and my y-intercepts, my x-intercept, y is 0. So if I put 0 in for y, I'm going to get what for x? Negative 5 over 2. On this one, you have to use a little tool over to the side that looks something sort of like this. When you click on that, it'll say plot a point anywhere. When you type it in, you have to type it in as the ordered pair. So you're going to type in negative 5 halves for the x box, 0 in for the y box, and that's going to plot your point. That point's at negative 2.5, so we'll just estimate where that is, partway between the negative 2 and negative 3. But on Alex, you'll use that plot point anywhere.
Do you have different problems than I have?
I do not know. Do I have different problems than you have?
19 and 20 on this page.
Oh, I might have spaced it out a little bit more. You have 19 and 20? Oh, there's no 18. Where's 18 at? 18 was the same. 19 is that one. I don't know where the numbering went. Crazy.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not sure why the numbering is off. We did 3 of each kind, so that should be the right numbering, but your numbering has weird numbers. I do not know. They're the same problems though, right? Just a different number. So if we do the y-intercept on that one, if we put 0 in for x, we're going to get what for y?
1.
Positive 1, because we'd have negative 5 over negative 5. So we get positive 1 for our y-intercept. You could use the plot point tool and type it in, but since it's a nice whole number, it's probably easier just take the pencil and click on the positive 1. And then again, you have to take your ruler tool and connect those 2 dots in order to draw your line. But if you do get a fraction, then you've got to use that plot point tool, and it'll put it on there for you. And the last one, which yours says 21, but mine says 20. I don't know. Yeah, that numbering is off somewhere. I got to check that. Is one where they have it not quite in standard form yet. They have 3x plus 2y minus 8 equals 0. If it's like this, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and move your number to the other side. So I'm going to rewrite this as 3x plus 2y equals, and since this was a minus 8 when I move it over, it's going to make it a positive 8. Now it's in standard form and I can find my x and my y-intercept. So for my x-intercept, y is 0. If I get rid of the y term, my x is going to equal 8 over 3. And again, that's one you'd have to let the computer plot. You would type in 8/3 with 0. Let's see, that'd be about 2 2/3, so not quite to the 3 if we just estimate where it is. On Alex, the computer will put it exactly where it belongs. My y-intercept, when x is 0, I'm going to get 4. 8 over 2, which is 4. So my y-intercept, that one's easy to plot. It's a nice whole number. I can just click right on the 4. Then I can connect my 2 dots and draw my line. Alrighty. Let's see what the word did. Change my numbering.